Welcome to Information Technology Lab Practice, and this is Kumar Swamidapa from SRRS Government Polytechnic College, Sircilla. And today we are going to discuss about sorting and grouping of data in Excel. So, after completion of this session, a student will able to know what is sorting, grouping, and filtering. So we are not talking about this filtering now in the today's session. Okay, so we are talking about sorting and as well as grouping, how to sort by following various methods, and how to group the data and how to ungroup the data, that we are going to discuss in today's session. So let us discuss what is the need of this sorting and grouping. So Microsoft Excel spreadsheet can contain a great deal of information. Any worksheet may contain any number of information. The worksheet can contain any number of information. That information is stored in the form of in the cells. Okay, so sometimes you may find that you need to reorder or sort that information, whatever it is stored in the worksheet, and sometimes we have a requirement to create several groups on that data, that information. So and it is also required sometimes, so we need to perform some filtering information to be able to use it in most of the cases. So we are using sorting, grouping, and the filtering techniques to retrieve or to know the required data among the bunch of data, among the a large group of data. So let us start today's session by discussing with sorting. Then we go with the grouping in today's session. Okay. So here sorting list is a common spreadsheet task. It is a common spreadsheet task or operation that allows you to easily reorder your data. If your spreadsheet contains large information and you want to perform an operation, after performing that operation the information is in the form of some order. It may be an ascending descending order or ascending order or descending order or some increasing order or decreasing order, like that. So that can be done with the help of the sorting. The most common type of sorting is alphabetical ordering. The most common type of sorting is alphabetical ordering. Alphabetical ordering means it may be either from A to Z in ascending order, or Z to A in descending order. A to Z in ascending order or Z to A in descending order. So this is the most common type of or most frequently used type of sorting technique in spreadsheets. Okay, so sorting is nothing but reordering the data by following the sorting technique. The technique may be alphabetical ordering or numerical ordering. In case of alphabetical ordering, all the information is sorted in the form of either A to Z or Z to A, depending on this situation, that is whether we are choosing ascending order or descending order. If you go with the numerical ordering or numerical sorting, then you may go with either increasing order or decreasing order, like that. Okay, so one thing you need to remember is sorting is nothing but reordering your data either in alphabetical order or in numerical order or in some another situation, some another cases. Okay, so to sort in alphabetical order, so let us discuss this the basic one, alphabetical ordering, how to perform an alphabetical ordering operation. Select a cell in the column you want to sort. Select any one of the cell you want to perform sorting on. Okay, then click on sort and filter command. So here is the sort and filter command. This sort and filter command is available in the editing ribbon group. So this is the editing ribbon group. Okay, so this editing ribbon group is available under the home tab. So anyway, uh, all the ribbons under the home tab will be displayed directly. So you just go with the sorting and filtering command that is available under the editing group. After choosing this sort and filtering command drop down button, so you go, this pop-up will be displayed, a list will be displayed, whether you go with the sort A to Z or sort Z to A, or you go with the custom sort, filter, clear and reapply. These are the several options that are available under the sorting and filter. Okay, so now we are talking about alphabetical ordering. So alphabetical ordering means it may be in ascending order A to Z, or it may be a descending order from Z to A. That options directly available here, you can observe in the image. Sort A to Z, sort Z to A, ascending and descending orders are there. Sort A to Z and sort Z to A. So you can choose any one of these options, then they automatically the information or the data that is available on that worksheet will be reordered. So if you choose sort A to Z, then the information in the category column is organized in alphabetical order. So here category column, that is let us, in this example we are choosing a column A. Okay, so that column A is a category. So for example, there is a column name category. So whatever the information that is available under the category is sorted from A to Z. So you can sort in reverse alphabetical order by choosing sort Z to A. So that both commands sort A to Z and sort Z to A are available here. So you can choose. So this is about alphabetical ordering. So how we are performing? Select any one of the cell for which column you want to sort. Then go to sort and filter command that is available in the editing group ribbon of home tab. So after clicking the sort and filter command, so several lists will be available. Under that list you can choose sort A to Z or Z to A to sort the information that is available in the worksheet in alphabetical order. So next one, if the information is if the information is in numerical form, numbers, then you can sort from smallest value to largest value, or from largest value to smallest value. Okay, so to sort, from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So what you need to do is select a cell in the column you want to sort. Select a cell in the column for which you want to apply the sorting operation. Then go to the sort and filter command in the editing group on home tab. Then from smallest to largest, select from smallest to largest. Now the information is organized from smallest to largest. So you can sort in reverse numerical order by choosing from largest to smallest. So these two commands also available under the sort and filter command. Okay. So choose any one of these option to sort the numerical data from smallest to largest or from largest to smallest. Okay. Now, so if there is a situation, if a spreadsheet contains a lot of columns, among those columns we want to sort the information by applying the sorting operation for more than one columns. If you want to apply the sort operation for more than one columns, so that we are calling it as multiple level sorting. Okay, so where we are performing the sorting operation in more than one level. In every level we can perform sorting operation on a particular column. So if you are performing sorting operation on more than one column means, so that sorting is multi-level or multiple levels sorting. Okay. So if you want to perform multiple level sorting, then click on the sort and filter command in the editing group on the home tab. Select custom sort from the list to open the dialog box. So this is one way of opening the dialog box from which we are going to perform some multiple level operation, sorting operation. Another way is go to the data tab like home tab. Under the data type locate sort and filter group. So this is the sort and filter group. In this group this click on this sort. Click on the sort command to open the custom sort dialog box. Custom sort dialog box. So this is the custom sort dialog box where we can perform our own type of sorting, our own type of sorting. So here we are performing sorting operation on more than one columns. We are performing sorting operation on more than one columns by choosing multiple items. Okay, so if you want to perform this custom sorting, so what you need to do is, so open the custom sort dialog box. From here you can sort by one item or multiple items. So for that purpose what you need to do is, so choose one of the option among the column sort by. Click this drop down menu, click this drop down arrow in the column sort by field. So this is the column sort by field. Then choose one of the options in this example like category. If you are choosing category means, so these are the several columns that are available on that particular spreadsheet. So among these columns, so choose any one of the column at a time. So for example, if you are choosing category, then sort on what? Whether you are performing sorting operation on values, yes. Then what type of order you want, either you want A to Z or Z to A. So like that, then click on OK. So if you are restricting your spreadsheet to perform sorting operation on single column, if you want to add more columns, then you go with this add level operation, add level command. Then this like options are available in the bottom again, then choose again one more option other than category item. So you need to choose one of the option, then click OK. So here, if you want to apply multiple sorting operation, in the first case we have chosen column sort by category, we are selecting sort on values, and A to Z is the order, and then by so after performing this sorting operation, then this sorting operation will be uh, takes place. So in the then by, so click on this drop down button and choose one of the column. Choose what to sort on. In this example, we are leave the default values. Choose how to order the result and leave it as A to Z. And so it is organized alphabetically. Click on add level to add another item to sort by. Okay. So in the custom sort box, so you can apply like this any number of levels you want. So this is the first level and this is the second level. So in this case, first it applies the first level of sorting. So entire data will be sorted based on the values that are available in the category column. Then by whatever the column here you are choosing here, that column will be sorted again in the second level. So for example, we have chosen unit cost. So select an option in the column then by field. In this example, we have chosen unit cost. So here then by field, and we have chosen unit cost. So the unit cost is one of the column, category is one of the column in the entire data. Choose what to sort on. In this example, we will leave the default value as value. Then choose how to order the results. Leave it as smallest to largest. So we are uh, chosen smallest to largest option. Then click on OK. So then these two levels of sorting will be applied on that particular spreadsheet or worksheet. Okay. So this is about sorting. So once again I am repeating, sorting is nothing but a reordering, shuffling the data by following certain uh, rules. This reordering of data can be done based on the values are based on the values that are available in a particular column. So if you go with the alphabetical alphabets, then that alphabets can be sorted either in A to Z or Z to A. If you go with the numerical values, you can sort the information from smallest to largest value or largest to smallest value. If you want to apply more than one sorting operation on the information, that is also possible in the custom sort dialog box. So open the custom sort dialog box and add different levels of sortings with the help of add level command. Then click on OK. Then the information will be sorted based on the conditions. Now let us discuss the grouping cells using the subtotal command. So here what we are doing is, whatever the information available in the worksheet, that information is divided into several groups based on some condition. That individual subgroups are combined together or their subtotal is going to be displayed automatically. So that is helpful in some cases where we want to compare the data of one statistical zone with another statistical zone, one village with another village, or one mandal with another mandal, or one branch with another branch. Okay, so uh, grouping is a useful Excel feature. So it is the most useful Excel feature that gives you to control over how the information is displayed. So with the help of this grouping, you are controlling the way that information is displayed on the screen. Okay, so one thing you need to remember while perform before applying the grouping operation, so your data must be in a sorted order. So you must sort before you can group the data. You must sort the data before you perform the group operation, grouping or subtotal operation. Okay, so to create a groups with subtotals, to create a group with subtotal, so this is the subtotal pop-up window. So at each change in category, at each change in, so here if you click on this drop down button, all the column names are displayed. All the column names are displayed. Among these column names, you need to choose one column. You need to choose one column. And whatever the function you want to perform, that function you need to choose here. So by pressing this drop down button, so here the functions are like a sum, minimum, maximum, right? Minimum, maximum, count, average, like that functions are available. And here the next one is add subtotal to. So for which column you want to display the add subtotal option. So all the columns again displayed here other than the column that we have chosen here. Okay, so among these options you need to choose one column. So for example, here we have chosen total cost. Total cost. So for example, here for each category of item, the total cost of that category will be displayed separately. And at last, for all the category items, total cost will be displayed. So subtotal will be displayed for each category, and the total cost will be displayed at the end of the worksheet. So we have here several options. Page break between the groups. If you choose this option, then a page break will be placed for every group of items. Replace the current subtotals. If you included or if you add a new item, or if you remove one of the item from the list, then the subtotal will be changed automatically. Summary below data. So the summary of all the totals will be displayed in the below bottom of the spreadsheet. Bottom of the spreadsheet. Okay, so this is about a subtotal dialog box. This subtotal dialog box will be opened by clicking on the subtotal command on the data tab. Okay, so before you go with before you are opening this dialog box, so first of all select any cell with the information in it. So among the available spreadsheet data information, so select any one of the cell. Select any one of the cell and go to the subtotal command that is available on the data tab. The information in your spreadsheet is automatically selected. So the entire spreadsheet is selected automatically, and the subtotal dialog box will appear. So this is the subtotal dialog box. Okay. So before you are performing the grouping operation, first of all you need to sort the data. After performing the sort operation, you need to choose any select any one of the cell that contains information. So after clicking on that cell, go to the data tab. Under the data tab, we have a command called subtotal command. So click on that subtotal command, then this subtotal dialog box or pop-up window will be opened. Okay. So after opening this dialog box, so you need to choose at each change in what and what function you want to apply, and for which column you want to display subtotal. So these three things you must select. Then these three check boxes are there. So it's up to you to choose any one of these check boxes. So decide how you want things grouped. Decide how you want things grouped. So whatever the information that is available on the worksheet, so you need to decide for on which basis you want to group that information. If the information is having 20 rows, among these 20 rows, how you are categorizing, how you are grouping those 20 uh, into different subgroups based on what criteria, that must be selected in the first case. Then select a function. In the second case, select the function. What kind of operation, what kind of function you want to perform, or you want to display in the subtotal icon. Whether you want to display the total items, whether you want to display the maximum number or minimum number, average or count number. So that you need to choose in the second option as a second option. Then select the column where you want select the column where you want the subtotal to appear. For which column the subtotal information to be displayed, that column you need to select. Okay. Then click on OK. The selected cells are organized into groups with a subtotal. The selected cells are organized into groups with the subtotals. So for example, here is the case. So this is the category column, and this is the items column, and this is the unit cost column, and unit size number column, package size column, inventory column, total cost column. We have chosen based on the category, display the subtotal. So for category, these are the bowl category. So bowl total will be displayed here 40. 20 plus 20 is 40. Then cone category is there. So this is the cone category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items are there. So all these 6 values are grouped together or summed together, and subtotal will be displayed here. Then cup category of subtotal, flavor category of subtotal, and etc. So like that, among all the values, so we have chosen category as a criteria. So at that time, based on the categories, different categories subtotal values are displayed. Okay. So this is about grouping. So here these minus symbols are there and plus symbols are there. Okay. So grouping and ungrouping, that can be done here. Okay. So to collapse or display the group, so how we are performing this collapse and displaying the group. So here we have two options are there. One is minus symbol is there, for another one plus symbol is there. Okay. So click on the black minus sign, which is the hide details icon. So it is the hide details icon, then the details will be hidden to collapse the group. Click on the black plus sign. So this is the plus sign here, black plus sign, which is the show details icon to expand the group. So you can simply here this minus symbol is there, black minus symbol, and the black plus symbol is also there. So minus symbol to uh, collapse the group, plus sign is to expand the group. Okay, so use the show details and hide details commands in the outline group to collapse and display the groups as well. Show details, hide details. So these are the two options here. Show details, hide details commands are there. So either you can use this one, or in the list itself in the left hand side, this black minus symbol and black plus symbols are there to collapse and go display the groups. So you can choose any one of these. So if you want to perform an ungroup operation on the set of data which is already subgrouped or grouped, so at that time select the cell you want to remove from the group. Select the cell for uh, for which row you want to perform the ungroup operation. Then click on the ungroup command. Click on the ungroup command. So here is the ungroup command. Click on this ungroup command. Select the ungroup from the list. A dialog box will appear. Then click OK button. So ungroup command is available directly. So click on that ungroup. So before that you need to choose for which row you want to perform the ungroup operation. So to ungroup the entire worksheet, select all cells with the grouping. Click on clear outline from the menu. Clear outline. So clear outline menu, you can choose from here. So if you click on this drop down button, then clear outline option will be there. So if you go with that option, then all the grouping will be erased. And now the information is displayed as uh, initially before grouping, how that information is displayed, like that will be displayed. So here I am going giving some task for you. So use the sort command to sort the data alphabetically in ascending order and as well as in descending order. Perform the same sorting command to sort the data numerically from smallest to largest and as well as largest to smallest. So create a groups using the subtotal command. Create groups using the subtotal commands. Okay, so these are the tasks I am giving. So if the system or computer is available, so if you then try to perform these operation. So this is about today's session. Let us go with the practical one. We need to perform all these operations now. Now I am pressing the start button and typing the Excel. Right. So here, for example, we are collecting some milk from various villages. Okay, so state, district, milk producing unit, liters collected. So here the information that is available in the column C is not displayed properly. So move on to the column C and go to the column edge, click on the double arrow, then the information will be displayed properly, right? So for state is TS, district name is Rajanna, milk producing unit is Agraharam, number of liters collected is 100 liters. Then Telangana state, Rajanna district, and Vemlavada, number of liters collected is 230 liters. Okay, so AP, district name is Vishakhapatnam, and village name is Bhimli, number of liters collected 120. District name is TS, sorry, state name is TS, and district name is, for example, Siddipet. Village name is Raghavapur, number of liters collected 200. District name is so state name is TS, district name is Karimnagar, and milk producing unit name is Jyotinagar, number of liters collected 110. Again TS, Karimnagar. Right. So here is a some data we have. Observe the data carefully. Here, first let us observe this one. State TS, then AP, then TS, then AP. So like this is there. So it is not in sorted order. Even though in TS Rajana is there, Karimnagar is there, Siddipeta is there, they are not in proper order, right? So Now I am choosing one of the cell and I am clicking on the sort and filter, and now I am choosing sort A to Z. So what happened? AP, all the data of AP state is displayed first, then TS state. Now I am clicking. So within AP, observe here Vishaka, Chittur, Nellore. So it is also not in a proper order. Now I am clicking on the sort A to Z. So what happened? If you select one of the cell in this column, then all the information available on that particular cell will be sorted. Means C, alphabetical wise, C letter is first, then K, then N, then R, then S, then V. But here state APTS, APTS are mixed. If you choose this particular column and click on the sort A to Z, then all the AP state information first displayed, then TS state. But it is in not a right. So in this way, we have sorted the data, right. So after performing the sorting operation, okay, now I want to sort this table based on the number of liters of milk collected from smallest to largest. So at that time what I have need to do, so choose any one of these column and go sort from smallest to largest. So 90 liters first, then 100, 110, 120, 122, 200, 230 and so on, last 432. Okay, so now I am sorting A to Z. Okay, then after sorting the information, so before performing the grouping operation, first we need to sort, right. So now we have done with the sorting operation. So these are the column headings. Okay, so now I want to perform grouping operation. So for that purpose, so home like tab, there is one tab called data. Click on this data, and here we have subtotal option is there. Click on the subtotal. Now the entire information will be selected on the sheet. Now at each change, for what change you want to display the subtotal. For example, I am choosing district. Means every district subtotal will be displayed first. Then here we have chosen liters collected. Now click on OK. So observe the things. State AP, Nellore district is there, and these are the two milk producing units, and 100, 120, 220 liters are there. So Nellore total will be displayed. Then AP Vishakhapatnam 120 Bhimili 120 will be there. Then AP Chittur, Hanmajpet and Mahmudpalli. So two total is 355. So Chittur total will be displayed. And similarly, Karimnagar total will be there. TS Ambedkar Nagar 90. Then Rajhanna. Then again Karimnagar, Siddipet. So what happened here? So it is not applied properly. So let us remove the remove the subtotal by pressing the Ctrl Z operation. So let us look at the data after sorting. AP is there, Nellore district, Vishaka, Chittur district. So districts are in some order. In which order it is? So we don't have proper order here. So you can observe here TS state is there. Karimnagar, then Rajana, then Karimnagar, then Siddipet, then Rajana, Karimnagar, Rajana, Siddipet, Rajana. So it is not in proper order. All the district names are in sequential order, right? So here we are not done with the sorting operation properly. So for that purpose, what you need to do is, so you need to perform custom sorting. Okay. So sorting and filtering, custom sort. In the first level, so we are choosing state from A to Z, right? So all the AP will be displayed plus then TS. Again open the custom sort. Now add one more level. In this level, all the districts of with the same names are displayed in sequential order, and all the district names are in alphabetical order. First display the state information, then in each state display the district information in alphabetical order. So you can observe here. Now AP Chittoor, Nellore, Visakhapatnam. In TS Karimnagar, then Rajanna, all Rajanna, then Siddipet. Now it is in proper order. Now you can apply grouping operation by moving to the onto the data tab. So click on the subtotal icon, select the district, then click on OK. Then in the AP state, in the Chittoor district, so Chittoor subtotal will be displayed here. Then within the AP, Nellore subtotal, in the Nellore district, Marpak and Sudala, so 100 and 120, so total 220. Nellore total is 220, and in Visakhapatnam 120. So in TS Karimnagar, for Karimnagar we have 3 villages, 3 milking points, and their total is 467. So Karimnagar total will be displayed here. Then within the TS state, Rajana district, within the Rajana district, all these 4 milking point units are combined together, and 1062 total is displayed. Within the TS Siddipet district, so total 2 villages are there, and 2 milking point number of liters collected here 521. So and grand total means all these totals, grand total will be displayed. So if you want to, if you plus this minus sign, then if you click on this minus sign, these details are hidden, but the total of this particular group will be displayed. Chittoor total, Nellore total, Visakhapatnam total, Karimnagar total, Rajanna total, Siddipet total. So now the information is like a group wise, in district wise total will be displayed. If you place now if you place the last minus button, then only grand total will be displayed, so it won't display all these details. If you click on this black plus button, then it is expanded, the information is elaborated, plus 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 and again plus. So now all the information will be displayed state wise and district wise. District wise subtotal will be displayed and the grand total will be displayed. So this is about subtotaling. So if you want to perform remove this subtotaling operation, then what you need to do is, so go to ungroup and click on clear outline. Then this outline that is displayed in the left side will be removed. Auto outline means it is displayed. Clear outline means this left side outline will be removed. Ungroup means, so select this entire data and click on ungroup. Sorry, if you don't want all these subtotals and etc., so go to again subtotal, and here removal option will be there. If you click on that removal, then all the group information will be subtotals information will be deleted. Now if you want to group, then click on this one and group rows. So if you want to create a group group for these 4 rows, if you want to create a group for these 4 rows, then choose these 4 rows and click on the group for rows, click on OK, then one group will be created for this row. Okay, so like this you can group the data, you can ungroup the data. If you want to display the subtotal, so for that what you need to do is, so click any one of the cell, go to subtotal, and for at each change, at each change of value for which you want to perform, so choose any one of these cell. For example, if I am choosing state and click on OK, then directly AP total will be displayed, TS total will be displayed, and grand total will be displayed. Why? Because we have chosen the change in value as state. So state column we have chosen. So here for state column we have only two options, one is AP and another is TS. So AP total will be displayed, TS total will be displayed, and then grand total of this AP and TS will be displayed here. Okay, so this is about subtotaling. Okay, so I request everyone to enter some data, then perform sorting operation alphabetical wise, numerical wise, and try to apply sorting operation in more than one level by going with the custom sort. Okay, then try to group and ungroup the data, try to display the subtotaling information of individual groups. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. If you have any queries, just raise a question to uh, raise a mail to kumarswami.dapa@gmail.com. Thank you.